Warning! This video contains explicit material not suitable for children.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Hold your ears, folks. It's showtime.
Showtime indeed. How's everyone doing? Sunday. We're gonna get some more RimWorld in today because I want to. And I really screwed up the first playthrough. Let's be real here. Some of that stuff I was not prepared for, as I shouldn't have been. Like I said, I avoided most content up until that playthrough, so that was my bad. Oh, good. The autofocus on the camera's being shitty. Cool. Not that I mean it's gonna struggle with this anyway. Speaking of this, I did turn the light on this time because the air conditioner is working today. So on the last stream, I had a sneaking suspicion that the work they were doing on the air conditioner, very few minutes prior to me being on stream, the air conditioner maybe wasn't working correctly because it was getting hot as fuck in here, and it was not working. They forgot to turn it back on, which was awesome. To find out after the stream when I'm sitting here drenched in sweat going, God, why does this thing feel like it's not working? But that's because that was, they forgot to turn it back on after they were done messing with it. How they tested it to make sure it still worked after that, I don't really know. But that's a story for a different day, I guess. So we're going to do some RimWorld again. Probably a handful of playthroughs coming up in the next couple weeks. Maybe we'll do something else, but most likely I feel like I'm going to be a little more prepared for this run. Come on, man. I just started Twitch. Just started. We're going to snooze that ad break. Come on. 5 minutes into a stream and they want to start your ad break. I mean, if that's the case, then I'm going to extend my opening past the 5-6 minute mark just because. That's ridiculous. 5 minutes into the stream, into my own stream, and they want to start running ads. I'm not that damn popular, nor do people want to see the ads. I think I'm a little more prepared for this run. I did do a little bit beforehand just setting up this run. However, I did not do anything outside of my normal usages. So I did not use the Prepare Carefully mod. I did add a couple of mods. Let me pop over to that to show you. So the only mods I added was I had to add a harmony for a couple of these, but all I added was the contact head of rim HUD, snap out, and we're united. That's it. That's all I added. I didn't add anything else. None of the other vanilla expanded stuff that I normally do. There's plenty of other mods I could have added that I did not. Just little things. I've never utilized the We Are United mod, so I kind of wanted to see how it was gonna. I've had it, but I've never actually used it, so I just want to kind of see how it works, so I can figure out if I'm going to keep it around for a while. But as you can see, I just started this 15 minutes ago, and then I'll load it right here, so that way you know. This is where we started. This is it. I did not do anything differently other than I rolled my characters. I did the same thing I normally do, which is the existing characters that you already have. You can re-roll each one of those once. I got pretty lucky that I think I only needed to I kept 2 out of the initial group, which I believe would be Carter and Ho. But otherwise, Grief was one of the re-rolled ones, which is also weird because I don't normally keep someone who is non-violent, like Carter here, but their stats otherwise those are solid stats, relatively young, good traits, so I was like, okay, didn't think I was going to get anything better, so I wanted to go with that. For Ho, stats are okay, but it was more so just to get the shooting skill in there, someone who could help defend the colony. Plus they were a careful shooter and a quick sleeper. And then Grief. Grief was just more so of I needed someone to cover intellectual and could use some melee coverage, and construction So they just kind of fit that last little group of things that I wanted to have my starting 3 to have. Not exactly thrilled with the work speed, but at least there's a mood effect. They don't clean. Their construction is low, but it is a passion, so I'll be able to work with that. Plus, they'll be able to fly the ship better than 0 and 3, which I learned from the last time we got absolutely annihilated. So, on this run, we're gonna start on the mech platform just like last time. Flashing button, I have to reset that because otherwise I'm just gonna, every time I happen to look down, I'm gonna see it and it's gonna annoy me. I have a little bit better idea this time to know we don't necessarily have to build a base permanent, like a temp base on the land. We can use what we have here. I still will probably do something along those lines just as a place to sleep, but we'll see. Otherwise I didn't do anything else. So I haven't even set up my stuff that I normally set up. There's the world. Oh wow, I've never actually looked at it in orbit mode. Pheasant asteroid. Planetoid. Dock, space station. Requires signal jammer to approach. Nah, we're good there. The other thing I always do is, because I did realize that the deserter is a thing, so I will go ahead and get rid of that. Yeah, just go ahead and run the friggin' ads, Twitch. You're killing me. So we'll get rid of those until the deserter comes along. Take all the grav light panels, take all of the steel, take the silver, load it all up, kids. Yeah, you're not gonna worry about recreation variety. Alright, there we go. We got the warning about the mechs. It is 11 hours, so move. And I'll worry about setting everyone up with their actual duties once we get down to the planet. Alright. We're not gonna have a way to essentially smelt these, so I'm not that worried about it. I think we're good then. Expected quality 23%, so still not good, but way better than what we had the first playthrough of this. Maybe this time we won't get a Thrumbo to self-tame, which was so wild to me. How did we get we get a self-tame Thrumbo, which is awesome. But then we can't take it with us when we fly. Fuck. Alright. Well, looks like we have a decent spot near Cockroach Lip Bay. This is actually one of the less densely populated areas of the world, it looks like. But it's temperate forest, which is good. We have a handful of settlements. 50 chem fuel, all in the center here. Caves, blah. Rather not. Limestone, granite, and slate. I'm intrigued by water, but I'm not gonna be. So normally I would like be picking the exact perfect spot that I would want my colony to be growing at. But knowing that we're going to be jumping places pretty regularly, I'm not that worried about it. I guess the main question is, where am I going to want to end up at? And then we can figure that out as we go, because I'd imagine we'll want to head down this way. This looks interesting down here, but that's extreme desert that I'd have to go through. Ugh. No, I'd rather not. Let's just take the right in the middle here. Caves, more caves. Why are there so many caves? Granite, slate, and marble. That's usually my ideal pick. 40 of 60. Large hills. Where did it go? There it is. Next. Alright. We take off.
Quickly, there is no time.
There is no time. Mechanoids are coming. They want to kill us. Alright. I do love the fact that we can move the landing zone. So this gives us a chance to kind of look at things. Also, I'm not going to be as worried about the placement of the steam geysers unless this turns into a place I want to build in permanently. Really like this map, actually. Big area here. Holy hell, that would be a really good permanent spot. Easy to defend. Only 2 steam geysers. It's a little light. Nice big growing area. Easy to defend. So easy to defend. Something I haven't thought about. Do we have... I guess we would have to take... Because the Mechanoids are coming, we would have to take everyone with us. So it's not going to be permanent. I cannot think about permanency. Because the mechs are going to be coming and they're going to want to kill us. We're going to move the landing zone over here because I think this is going to be a better spot for us. I'm thinking we kind of habitate in this area. And yes, I do plan on building a similar ship to the one I did last time. However, I do realize I might have made a little bit difficult to do that this close to the... That's okay. Alright. We need to set up our people. Battery first, please. Wildlife. Mega sloths, 2 grizzly bears, or plenty of alpacas, crows, and bluebirds. The first time I've seen those in the DLC. Interesting. We have no animal, which is fine. Was it who is our non-violent? Is that Carter? Yep, Carter, you're set to run. No drugs. We don't want to smoke our profits, please. That's the only way we're probably going to be able to make money. And then we'll just set everyone else up for it. Two animal handlers is nice. I'll have to pick someone to be the primary one. Ho, are you the shooter? You are. There's a downside. I didn't realize that grief was also my only one with plant pat. Well, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. I can have them do it. Yeah, then we'll have you be a 2 here. That kind of works. They'll complement each other. No smithing, tailoring, no art right now. Crafting. And then just one research for now. That might be enough to work with, I think. Alright, so we got everyone set up for that. We can turn that off for the sake of our eyes. What do we got down here? Metal. So we have some compact steel down here. We have a couple of limestone walls. Plus we have steel on us, but we're going to need steel. Boy, we're going to need steel. I didn't realize that in the last run. Yeah, we can run this across. I'm thinking we just go across here with it. Nothing major. Door in the middle. Cut plants. Deconstruct this shit. Remove floors on all of it. And then I can have someone over here start mining. Because the nice thing is now that we have all this stuff in here, I'm not that worried about it. I'm just going to move the stuff in. Like, I'll build a shelf here, I guess, for us to start putting wood. The other thing I should probably do, since I realize they're going to want recreation, just put that right out here, because otherwise it's going to be in the way. Also, really wish I'd have moved this out a bit further. That was a bad oversight on my part. I also forgot that he is really new at building, so let's do sleeping spots. Almost got it all the way. Can I have you finish that, actually, Grief? We're not far from it. I don't think anyone wants to sleep underneath the stars tonight. There you go. Sleep away. It's a little chilly, so we'll do torch lamps. Bit of a monsoon, holy hell. We've already gotten a strange signal. Your colonists feel psychic message echoing. It's a signal from an inhuman, twisted mind that was left behind somewhere far away. Except for unknown. That seems sketchy as fuck. It's quest... Excuse me, it must be quest related because it doesn't have a timer. Let me get us set up first, then we'll go from there. What is that? A porcupine? What? There's a porcupine. Aw. We probably should have someone cut down some trees. We're gonna need wood. Awful bed, perfect. That's what I expected, honestly. His construction skill is kind of shit, so that's okay. I think my chair is sinking. That's alright. That's okay, too. And then we're just gonna have this take wood. For now. And we already have visitors who want to trade. Interesting. Oh, we got a good bed and a normal bed. Alright, so let's make one more then. Grief, when you're done, let's have you do that one. And then we can make another bed. Don't screw it up this time? Yeah, there we go. Who is our social? Is that Carter? Yeah, we don't have very good social. Holy shit. And you're already in the mood as shit. Why? Ate without a table. God. That's so fucking annoying. Any free tables on the map? I don't have to worry about building one. Nope. There. Nope, no freebie tables. Okay. I'm on the build one. Oh, there's a... Is that an ancient danger down there? Might be an ancient danger. Which is, they're not usually made with steel though, because that can melt in fire. So they're usually stone. So that's not an ancient danger. That's just a interesting building. There's not much for us to deconstruct on this map. That kind of sucks because it would help us build up that construction skill. Let's go with it. Go with it, Carter. You can talk to Kane. Panther for hood, no. Oh, that's right. We have weapons. I forgot we have weapons. I forgot. We have a kidney. one of our pawns started with a kidney.
They don't know how to behave, do they?
Nope, not at all. But yeah, they started with a kidney. There's nothing really. We should probably give them weapons too. Ho, you're my main person. Take the machine pistol. Grief, you get the... I have no idea where the handgun would be. There's the breach axe. Grief, you're not even a handgun person. You need the breach axe. We could use some light in the middle of the room here. And then we gotta build a table. 1x2 works for now. And a couple of stools. Research bench. Yeah, we should probably get that going. I know you're not in a laboratory, man. We're trying to survive right now. What makes you think we're gonna have a lab? Also, since we do have a bunch of predators on the map, that's not one of them. Check to see if there's any freebie food. But typically the bears will eat them all. The warg usually doesn't, unless it's small. Okay, guess not. We're actually gonna have to work on this one, looks like. None of these trees like fully grown. I landed in a sapling forest. The good news is Carter's just churning away at all of our steel we're gonna need. We should probably get someone set up for doing plants, or at least growing something. I don't want to do over there. We can do here. Not going to do too much because we're not going to be here long. So we're going to need something that grows quick. Rice, not corn. And strawberries, no one has that skill. Awesome. Potatoes might be fine. I'll do cotton here, and then I guess we'll do some smoke leaf here, just to give us something. All right, there we go. That'll give us a little more wood too. Food. We should probably set something up for shelves for that. Let's see, for just those three, man, I wish I could just... I wish I could do all three of those at the same time. You can if you link settings, but I don't like doing that because then it links if you pick them up still. Let's go with just food matter. Critical. No meals though. No meals, no meals, no meals. No rotten. And then this one can hold meals that are not packaged survival meals. We want those to stay on the ship. Clear all. Critical, no rotten. Foods, meals, not packaged survival, or nutrient. There we go. And then we can make... butcher table and fueled stove. Yeah, no, it's not a kitchen. Okay, we're surviving. Deal with it. Alright, we're comfortable. Temperature-wise. We should be okay. Hoping. Next thing we gotta do is get someone focused on building the ship. Gotta remember, Grief's construction is low, but it's a passion, so it's gonna take a few attempts. Fuck! Seriously? Alright, that way whoever's assigned to cooking, which is Carter, can, if there's a downed animal on the map. We have 3 of us. Let's go with simple meals. Do until you have 6. Plenty of berry bushes to harvest too. Carter's just chipping away, getting us all the steel we need to help build our ship. Let's see, anything in here interesting? Chem fuel, yeah, that's right. I guess we're gonna need that. Plenty of steel, we're good there. Makes me wonder if this was a bad idea, just even trying to set up some sort of plants. Probably should have just harvested the berries first, but we have meals, we're good. Another trader. Shaman merchant, interesting. Silver ore, we're gonna take that. Carter, you can visit with Trebo when you wake up. Carter, you gonna wake up anytime soon? Before they go away? Need to eat breakfast. Alright, what do we got? I'm not gonna worry about animals at this moment because I don't know that I can take them with. I guess I had to set up a pen inside of the ship. I didn't get that far. Didn't get that far last time. We don't have a whole lot of money. I would love to sell them something just to get a help build the relationship, but I don't have anything to sell them that they want. I also love the fact that your visitors just help themselves to your table. Like, the visitors will go out of their way to find a table. Your colonists, however, will be like, oh, there's not a table within 6 inches of my body. I'm gonna eat this wherever, and now complain that I didn't eat from a table. Looks like you're gonna be here for a while. Are we, though? The diarrhea collision? Yeah, sure. Alright, Carter's finally almost done with all the steel. This also means our storage inside here is full too, because we're not moving any of it over to the ship. Which is good. That means this is excess, which we need. Where are we at with bears? The bears. Nope. No carcasses. The warg? How about the warg? Damn, they're not wasteful today. Alright, fine. Poe is almost done with all the planting. Good. Now we're harvesting berries. That means we can at least cook. Everyone's gonna take their berries to dinner. Oh no, okay, cool, that works. I thought they were all gonna go eat at the same time. Let's start thinking about the ship here. We know we want, was it the gravship substructure. Still getting used to that. We want this one. We'll do an 8x8 there. And another 8x8 there. And then let's do another half one out this way, I guess. Oh, I see how it's gonna do it. Okay. It is not the most easiest thing to use, the semicircle. So I may just have to do it manually. That also requires using my brain, which is not very good.
You clumsy poop! What'd you do that for?
Exactly. There we go. That looks like a very, that ship could definitely be distinct. Not too distinct. I'm sure there will be many like it. Anyway. We're gonna have to mine out this area here just because I need to work there. Oh no. I gotta mine those 2 areas out. See, it's a rocket ship. We saw that in Death to Smoochie.
It's a cock!
We're probably gonna have to build more shelving, it looks like. So it appears as though we are kind of maxed out on that at the moment. Cool, that was quick. Don't want to stunt our growth. Grief, let's have you work on those. And then I'll have you deconstruct that. And that way I can make another one. Right, meow. Oh, come on, dude. I'm the only one allowed to half-ass things here. Okay. Ship's being built. We have a food, somewhat of a food source. We have visitors again. They want to trade. We don't have much to trade them. The only food source we need are the visitors. That's true. They make excellent hats. How's it going, Jughead? They do make excellent hats. Oh, actually, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Because it's completely unique and no one else will make a ship exactly like that later. Or have done already, I'm sure. And because we're all grown adults here. Skinwalkers, yes, we will be skinwalkers. Carter, go talk to Hakuja, please. I doubt we have anything to trade them, but we got a little bit more money now. Oh, cool, those are the crows. What do we know about them? I haven't seen anything. A little patient, crows can be trained to perform a number of fairly complex tasks. Really? You're all good. How's the new DLC? Well, this is attempt number 2 at it. We went into attempt number 1 on Friday night with 0 idea what to expect and failed miserably. So now we're going to go into attempt number 2 here with a little bit better of an idea. Ancient stockpile. Oh, yeah. We want those. We want those. We need grav cores, and where the hell is that at? Where am I? I'm all the way over here. And I don't want to go this way. Oh, gross. Okay. I wanted to go that way. Alright, we're going to have... Our next jump is going to have to go out towards that. Probably somewhere in this area we'll land. Well, I mean, that's what RimWorld is, right? Is just... It's a failure simulator. That's what makes it great. That's what makes the damn game great. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you have to, you can't expect success in RimWorld. It just doesn't do it. And especially with me, I run all my runs with Randy, so you don't succeed with Randy. You just don't. Let's see. We're gonna sell you the 2 herbal meds we have. I don't know. Just to at least build the relationship. Did we get anything for that? Yes, I am psycho. I embrace the chaos. I embrace the chaos. I will only do runs with Randy. Yeah. And then of course, I have my audience of RimWorld merch there to help support me as I make bad decisions. Once we get a bigger grav core, we'll have to expand here because I'm looking. Those look a little dainty. I mean, yeah. I mean, it could have been. It looks maybe, yeah. But we can't have Furbies though because those were threats to national security though. Oh man. Furbies were dangerous. The other thing I guess I could do is have Ho start cutting down these trees. Just start cutting everything in here. Why not? There you go. Who didn't teach their Furby how to say crude things or do things like burp and fart and, you know, that's what Furbies are for. You're worried about national security. You underestimate how mature you think the average person is. We're not that mature. We don't do that. Where the hell did that grav light? Oh, that must have been a failed construct. I was gonna say, where did the grav light panel come from? All mature in a very immature way, yes. And this kind of ages me a bit, but when I was in school, we had a guy that used to always say, "I want to be alternative like everyone else," and that was the 90s in a nutshell. This will technically be a nutshell here soon, but right now it looks like we're on anabolic steroids. We're gonna need to work on that. I should have just named the ship Death to Smoochie, since that's where the quote comes from. I think shit. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, most of the early 2000s are a blur for me and has nothing to do with how long ago it was. Yeah. I am a 90s kid through and through. Grew up in the 80s and the 90s, but the 90s had the biggest impact on me. Grunge music was the greatest, as was early techno. It's like, I felt attacked when Eminem had his beef with Moby, and he was like, nobody listens to techno, and I'm like, the fuck I don't? Yes, I do. I do too. And now EDM is probably at its biggest it's ever been, which is awesome. I do enjoy the EDM nowadays because nowadays rock kind of sucks. You damn kid, get off my lawn.
I was expecting someone with your reputation to be a little older.
Yeah, I know. Yes. Yeah, Eminem told me that I could run around a trailer park a couple times and pretend I was a trailer park girl. I don't want to unseal these because right now this is sealed, so everything in here is safe. But I want to add. I know I want to add thrusters, ironically, to the ship. I should have made this 4 wide. I could have put all 4 thrusters here. There is a lot of you're absolutely right. There's a lot of 90s bands right now who are making comeback tours, or if it's, I don't know if it's a nostalgia thing or people are appreciating them, but I think part of it is, you know, and unfortunately some of them are really, really awful still. Don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, everything 90s was great, because it definitely wasn't. But unfortunately some of our best ones, oh no 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 no.
Not the mama.
No, I do not like the Oasis. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Not an Oasis fan at all. I would have taken Blur and who the fuck else am I thinking of? Well, Blur, yeah, Blur, because Park Life was good. Yeah, can't remember who I was thinking of now. But I was not a big Oasis person. Oasis, Sublime, those two are probably Puddle of Mud. Those 3 are probably at the furthest down the list you can go for me. They did, but you know, people love nostalgia, and nostalgia bait is real, which is why we're going through some of the things we're going through in Hollywood right now with, you know, Marvel movies bringing back every person that's ever been in a Marvel movie ever. You know, nostalgia bait is real. Whereas nostalgia bait is not where you are thinking about things from the past. That's different. Can we move all those, please? We don't want to take those with. I was definitely not an Oasis fan, though. Yeah, I mean, I will say this, that I have lately gone into more of an appreciation for late 90s, early 2000s pop. More than I did when it was initially happening. There was only really one like pop group during the 90s that I was like, oh my god, about. And yeah, you're never gonna guess this one, but it was the Spice Girls. But it might have also been for different reasons. I did enjoy the music though. Okay, not that much of a pig. Just a little bit of a pig. But the Spice Girls were about the only thing pop from that time that I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I was into. Yeah. Yeah, the ship is it's a rocket ship, definitely. It's a rocket ship. Yeah. See, it even says it requires thrusters.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Indeed. We need to move all these stones out of the way though, because that's gonna bother me. Stone chunks. Move them. I don't know if I wanted to build a red rocket. Maybe we might paint the floors red. We'll see. Although then that could also be construed a different way. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a cock!
Oh, Death of Smoochie. Such an underrated movie. Ed Norton didn't do enough comedy roles, and Robin Williams left the world way too soon. Grief and Carter are romancing. Great. Okay, I guess I gotta make a double bed now. Fuck. There you go. You'll even get that little corner of the room. Debating what? Getting the DLC or RimWorld? I will say this, just for the little bit, just from the changes of what the DLC said they were going to be, I'm looking at this as probably being one of the best things RimWorld's done since RimWorld came out. There have been some really good expansions and some that were less than, like, I didn't mind Anomaly. A lot of people hated Anomaly. I didn't mind it. It's kind of interesting. But this is by far, just from the potential with things like the new bird mechanics, how water actually affects maps, being able to swim and fish once you research fishing, a mech vampire. Oh boy, Mechanoid vampire. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, it's one way to do it. But I'm also, see, I'm not one of those people that I don't play to min max either. I definitely don't play to min max. I enjoy the ride. I think I play this the way that Tynan really wanted it to be, which was just an experience to enjoy the storytelling of whatever makes it happen. Yeah. And there are people that'll be like, okay, cool, now I got this. I need all of the Lucy that I can find, and I need this colonist to, you know, that takes the fun out of it to me. Like, oh shit, we need food again. We're eating the meals. We're eating the packaged meals. Hey, where are the grizzly bears? Are you not killing? Oh, you are. There you are. Yay. Grizzly bear finally killed something of size, of worth for us to butcher up without having to hunt. That one, oh, that one did kill an alpaca. Fuck, we missed that one. Alright. Oh well. Who's my cook? Is that Carter? Carter, are you my cook? You are my cook. When you're done, can you go butcher that? I don't give a damn if it's time to sleep or not. Yes, and that's the point to me. The point of RimWorld is to fail. Is to go as long as you can. Like, I don't like to save scum. I play this in commitment mode. Whatever happens, happens. I also realized when I played my first playthrough of this on Friday that I missed some things that were pretty key that I didn't know were very helpful for doing a run, like for doing this new scenario. A person living among wild animals is wanted in the area. She's called Dan. You can attempt to tame her. Mm-hmm. Oh, EU4? Oh, God. You talk about a penchant for pain. Ooh, tough. Oh, but you're non-violent. Oh, that's the downside. That's one thing I would love to see RimWorld change. Because if you get one non-violent pawn in your colony, for whatever reason, the likelihood of more non-violent pawns pop up. I don't like that, but you're perfectly healthy. Good with cooking and plants, though. Man, you're a quick sleeper. You're not gonna smoke my profits. Who's got animal work? Who's my best handler? You're both actually pretty decent. See, and that's the thing. I do not have ideology. I do not have ideologies active for this run. I have the DLC enabled, but I don't actually have any ideologies enabled at the moment. Just because for me, it would take me too long to prep making one, because I would do one differently for each run, and I just didn't want to take that long to prep it. I did all this prep about 20 minutes before the stream started, to be honest with you. I probably should have started it yesterday, but that's okay. Alright, so we've got that going. Now we need to build our walls. And I said walls, that was with a W. Also being able to create, like if I wanted to, I could just make this template out with one click, or at least one drag, which is nice, so you can build in shapes. Plus diagonal shapes, I believe, came in Anomaly. I've yet to figure out why it does it that way, though. Walls, yes. They're walls. Alright, so we'll start building that out. We haven't gotten the warning yet about the Mechanoid or the mech hive hunting us. So in this scenario, the mech hive will chase you from place to place, and you have to pretty much puddle jump from place to place. So that's what we're gonna do. Which I tried to be too permanent with where I was at the first run, and there's no time. There's no time.
Quickly, there is no time.
You don't want to nuke these. It's made for you to be able to just... This particular run is made for people to go explore a lot. Because you will not hunker down. You will not survive it. Which is wild. Because I've always liked the idea of caravanning in RimWorld, but I've never done it. Well, right now it's here. That's this here. It's gonna go to the front, as it should be. And once we get all this built out, I will. It's gonna expand. Unfortunately, it's gonna last more than 4 hours. So we're just gonna. We have a doctor on board though, so we should be fine. We need to get rid of that segment there and this segment here. Cool, that'll work. Why did that not build there? Build there, please. I don't even know that I need that. I keep forgetting with rounded edges now, you don't necessarily need certain pieces. See? It can, yeah, it can get bigger. If it has the right stimuli, it can definitely get bigger. We usually have to reinforce it with steel, though, something that will make it, yeah, never mind.
Oh, behave.
Oh, come on, random.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
My random sound effects are playing the same sound effect. That's not good. That's defeats the point of it being random, damn it. So these three things here will sit in the middle. This is your grav engine. You can't build outside of that radii. You have to build more. You have to expand your grav field, which is what this thing is here. And you can find more of those to do that, because you need... Yeah, you need whatever the thing is there on top of the tiles. Now that we kind of have the ship a little bit more expanded... Right. We're gonna deconstruct these three here, and then we're gonna put these two thrusters back here, and we'll add a third one. That'll give us a little more range. We can reinstall the command deck to the front here, and then we can move. We'll probably remake beds. We only have one good one. Okay, and then we can reinstall this one here, because we can only support 4, I think, at the time. But that'll work for now. Yes, the command deck. It's only going to get worse as we get more and more into space, I'm sure, because there's going to be more terminology that I'm just going to... Yeah. Also, I don't know if... Oh, we gotta get rid of that, because it did not complete that wall. No, unfortunately, I don't have a Richard. We have a Ho, though. Oh, we do have Harry. Ain't no way. Why is your... No, you don't need that nickname. You're fine. There we go. That's the person that started with an extra kidney. I was like, what? you did what now? Oh, hey, Dan. Why is Dan in our ship? All right, I guess we'll try to tame Dan. Dan is in our ship. Why are you wandering? What are you not doing? You should be... Why are we... What are we missing here? Do we not have components? We have components. Oh, we're out of steel. Okay. Good call. But why are we not mining that? You're 0 at mining. Ho, you're the... No. Carter, why are you not mining? Oh, because you can't get to it? Okay. Well, then do that. We also need to find some steel. Mine that vein, please. Thank you. Dan is, no. Dan's not a Ho. There are people in the game who are Hoes. I've seen those. RimWorld prostitutes, I believe. What do you mean there's something you're going to get? Like a different game? No, this is the only game you need right now. There's only RimWorld. There's only Zool. Oh, Carter's got food poisoning. Great. Also, we appear to be out of food again. We need to harvest those. When does Silksong come out? I never did play the Hollow Knight series. I have mad respect for it, but I never played it. Not the greatest at platformers. I learned that while trying to play and be good at Cuphead at one point, and I failed miserably. Oh, cool. All right, well, there's that. At least they're not giving a date for something and then saying, yeah, this is when it'll be, and then it's not when it actually gets released. Arc. We should probably see what's down here. I don't think it's a... Where's that bear going in a hurry? That bear is in a fucking hurry. Where are you going? Oh. Oh! That bear really wanted to swim. What? Okay. Alright, so we got sick pawns. We need to see what's in this. We need to mine. Do we have any other just random dead carcasses on the map we can butcher up for free food? Doesn't look like it. Yep, hold on. Nope, you're already rotting. That's a no. There's a lynx that's rotting. Fuck, I missed that. Ah. That was free turtle and lynx burger there. The funny thing is, I think I downloaded GTA 5 recently just to kind of replay it. I played it a little bit. I had a friend of mine try to get into GTA Online, but I was griefed for, out of like the 2 hours I played it, I was griefed for about an hour and 58 minutes of it. So yeah, I was out of it. Yeah, it's definitely toxic. Okay, cool. It's not an Ancient Danger. I didn't think so. I didn't think Ancient Dangers would be metal walls. They typically don't. And then floor, remove them.
Wow, it's a very nice.
What? Hey, thank you for the follow, Joe. I'd appreciate it. That always scares the piss out of me. I'm also jumpy as hell. I mean, it's not so bad. Like, I love the concept of it, but the problem is you have the people who play it 23 hours a day, and then, you know, the second the spawn camp, it's worse than Ark. It's worse than Ark public servers. And I'm very much against Ark public servers. And I would love to be able to play Ark on stream again, but I can't get the stream to look good and Ark to run well right now with the way it is, so. Also, we need to get more food so we can try to tame Dan. Okay, we got some food, which is good. Looks like a bit more of the food is on the floor, though, where people have horked it. I guess we can always hunt that raccoon, too. We're going to be hunting with a machine pistol. Because, yeah. Let's see. Done. Oh, hi. What are you doing? What? Okay, bye. Trey came in to see what I was doing, I guess. Oh yeah, it's just whatever excuse it was to be able to grief is, I'm sure, all I needed. Ads starting in 30 seconds. Sorry, kids. Twitch wants me to run ads, so I guess I gotta run ads. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, like, I don't understand why people want to make public servers, like, I just don't understand it. I guess I'll wait on that rant until after the ad break is over. Why are we not building this? We have steel down there. It's not blocked off. We can move these though. Let's do that. Just because I'd rather have them out of the way. Oops. Like, can we walk past those? I'm pretty sure we can, right? Yeah, we just did. Okay, cool. Who's my builder again? Why are we not building that? Harry, why are you... I don't know why you were not even attempting to build that thruster. That's weird. Welcome back from the ad break, kids. Sorry about that. It's not ideal, but that's what Twitch tells me I need to do. Okay, once this thruster is built, the ship can be sealed off again. That way when we get our warning about, oh, I just saw it's 100 degrees outside. Okay. Temperature, passive cooler. 2 of them in there. We'll put 1 in... I don't know. We'll put 1 on each side of the thrusters for now, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you can still make a gravship if you don't pick the gravship scenario, yes. I think you have to research it. Yeah, basic grav tech. It's pretty far up the tree. So it's up by microelectronics. But yeah, you would need the basic grav tech to be able to build it. And you start with it in this scenario. It would take forever depending on how long of a playthrough you're trying to do. So like if you were trying to do a grav tech run, if you were trying to do grav hopping on tribal, good luck. It's going to be a while, so you're able to do that. It's not too far up, but it just depends. Like if it's something where you want to try it out, like I'm kind of doing it just so I can see what some of the new features are about. Because typically when I do new DLC for almost said for Ark, when I do new DLC for RimWorld, I don't typically. I just go straight into the 3 starting people or the rich explorer or naked and afraid. Sanguiphage almost always. And that's the thing. I've only done Sanguiphage once. It's all right. It's all right. I will eventually get more into it. I've played more Anomaly, doing the ghouls more than I've done the Sanguiphage. We need to reinstall some of this stuff over here too. Also, I need to figure out if I put a pen in here, can I take animals with? Just like having a dude around jumps with a sword, so it's Yoda. We should be getting our deserter soon, so we'll build a 4th bed. Vampire Yoda in. Oh no! The mosquitoes have arrived. Just that's real life. Mosquitoes are freaking awful here right now. But this is an actual pirate group called the Mosquitoes. They suck. Alright, it's just between Ho and Harry because Carter does not fight, so... But it's one person. There, if I remember correctly, and I don't know what the ins and outs of it were, but I think in the EU, in the expanded universe of Star Wars, there was a... I'm a big old Star Wars nerd too, by the way. I believe there was something that was like that. I don't know if they were a literal vampire, but I think they were like a force vampire. Like they had to almost feed off of it to survive. Something like that. All right, Ho, you can fire. Ho, you can fire. Oh, it's a pig person. Pigskin. Yeah. You know, and it's funny is like I've never really had a problem with the prequels because my favorite creature, my favorite individual creature thing in Star Wars is General Grievous. So I've never had a problem with the prequels. And I did like a lot of it. Jar Jar, I enjoy Jar Jar more if I really think the fan theory of Darth Jar Jar is real. That to me is way more interesting of a character than actual Jar Jar was. Okay, pig person's dead. We'll take your money and your awful knife. And then we're gonna throw your body in the pond. Drone corpses. Oh, I don't think I've gotten that far yet. I'm not sure what drone corpses are. Yeah, but so Ahmad Best, and he's not the only one too. Kelly Marie Tran, who played Rose Tico in the sequel trilogy, also got a similar hate. Oh, there they are. And yeah, they were treated like shit, and they shouldn't be. But Ahmad Best has recently been getting a lot of love, as his newer character. He was in I think he was in the Mandalorian season 3. They brought him in as a newer character, just as himself, no CGI, no, and he was well received for that. The thing is, like, the sequels, they are what they are. It's hard for me because, like, I want to. There are things that I would do differently, yes, but it's not my story, and that's the biggest thing. Like, as I watch more Marvel stuff,
We love these subs! 'Cause they are good to us!
Raleigh the Wolfie gifted a tier 1 sub to Jugexhead. They have given 21 gift subs in the channel.
Really, I still think it's funny that it's really the Wolfie. Riley the Wolfie, thank you so much for the gift sub to Jughead. Much appreciate it. Yeah, see, now, nope, there it goes. That's no ads. That's terrible. You're not going to get the ads for, actually, I don't even know what ads currently are running. Usually they're awful ads. What was it last time? There was actually a General Grievous Coke ad, like Coca-Cola, not cocaine. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That ran during the stream Friday night. So I was like, oh, that's a thing? Mechanoids threat in a quadrum. That's a generous amount of time. So it's random, the time, because the last time I got it, I had 11 days. Uh-oh. Here we go. Randy's ramping up. The leathery stranger is approaching. It sounds... Oh, that sounds... Yeah. Anyway. A ragged stranger with leathery skin is approaching your colony. He wants to talk. You can send your colonists to hear what he has to say. Whitaker, what do you got here? You have no shooting skills. You're not non-violent, but you have no shooting skills. Ho is not our person, unfortunately. Our social person is Carter. Ho and Harry are not our social people, unfortunately. Alright, so Whitaker is going to be one of those people that do the anomaly stuff. So we'll see. I probably won't lean into that for this run. Oh, yeah, of course, Instacart would be one of those people, one of those brands that would try to do streams to Twitch viewers all the time. But and Instacart's full of shit because I don't think they have anyone in their company who was alive in 1999. I don't know what those prices are like. And all of the delivery companies, DoorDash and all that, they are not cheaper than any other way. Alright, Harry, keep building at least. What do you got there? What do we got? Normal bed. Oh. Good bed, okay. And then we can move our food into this area. I've never used Instacart. I've used DoorDash, Grubhub, those type of things, but I've never used Instacart. I don't know. I don't like the idea of someone else doing my grocery shopping for me. I don't have a rhyme or reason for it. I guess part of it is I might feel too much like that's like living with my parents again. I don't know. Oh, that's right. I have a double bed I gotta deal with too. Well, we'll have plenty of beds for everyone. Oh, it's an awful double bed. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we're gonna make another one. Fuck no, we didn't wear helmets back in the day. You know how many scars I have? Yeah, I got these scars. You know how many scars I have on my knees from bikes and skateboards and scooters and that kind of shit? We didn't wear protective equipment. Not saying that we, you know, are better because of that. We just didn't. We just didn't. We have two. We can deconstruct that. We're gonna take one of these beds and then we're going to reinstall it over here. Okay, back to the status you go. Thanks, Riley. Riley is also like a vampire. What did we have that was... Why is there... Oh, that was the stool for that. I was like, what do we have a stool here for? That's for the study thing. Kinda, yeah. Oh, that's right. The visitor's gonna get upset here in a second. We'll send Carter to talk to Whitaker now. Oh, that was me. That was me. I did it. Whitaker wants to join. I'm gonna send Whitaker away. Oh, Whitaker would go violent, you dick. Okay. I wasn't sure. Sometimes they just go away. Other times they become violent. Oh, and they have a fucking rifle? Oh, no. Well, the good news is I'm gonna take their rifle. I was gonna say their rifle. Oh, god damn it. Oh, Carter. Stand there. By the way, thanks for ratting me out that quick, Jughead. Appreciate that. What they say about snitches, God. I don't have anything for that, do I? I don't have anything for that.
Excellent. Let's make some LSD.
No, that's not it. That's LSD.
That is one giant pussy.
Nope, that's different too.
What is the matter with you?
There you go.
People.
That'll work. That works for now. Can I have, actually, Harry, can I have you come over here? That way you're less likely to get shot by Ho. Boom! Next thing, Harry, or not Harry, Ho. Can you pick up the bolt action rifle, please? You need that. Whitaker. I don't think I want to do anything with Whitaker. Right. I do support our robot overlords. Except for AI. And that's the other shitty thing. Like, I use AI a bit at work because I kind of have to. But it's like, I will use AI for some things because I am terrible at putting thoughts to words. So for me, using AI to do that, it works. That's a good use of it. I don't like using it for art. I don't want it used for art because of, to me, it's just been a problem. So, you know, I'd rather not use it for those reasons, but I do use it for being able to help me put my thoughts to paper. Whitaker, are you gonna bleed out now? You are. That's what you get. Don't ever get violent here again. You could have just left us alone, but no, you had to go make demands. And now you're gonna end up in this pond next to the pig person. No, I actually didn't hear about that. I do have a friend of mine that has a loved one, we'll go with it that way, who has become... I'm trying to think about what's the nicest way to say this. They've become socially dependent on AI, ChatGPT in particular. And it's kind of sad how that has devolved. Yeah. Yeah. And I like I said, I'm not saying like holier than thou when it comes to AI things. I will use AI for things. I have and still do because I use it for a handful of things that I think are better for me. And I have learned quite a few things from it, but still not a big fan of it. Alright, Ho just dumped another body in the pond. Transport part crash. What did I say?
What the fuck was he talking about?
Transport pod crash. A logger named Vo. Now we can have Ho and Vo. That won't get confusing at all. Is crashing in a transport pod nearby. Vo is suffering. Oh fuck! It's a paralytic abasia. Oh. Best stat cooking skill level 8. Well, we're gonna postpone because then we can just see. Oh, they're not far either. Now we can just see all their stats. Non-violent. Then they're impid. Oh boy. It's funny because they're not good with plants because of being impid. Right? Or is it better? I can't remember. There's something with them. How's your health? Just paralytic. Oh, you got a wooden foot. That should go well with someone who breathes fire. Cooking and plants. How am I looking on those? 6 planting. 6. I don't really want to get into a whole colony of non-violent, but you are industrious, which is really helpful for someone doing plants and cooking. Fuck. Let's see, Harry, your bed is going to move over there. Normal, good. Carter, you can have this bed now. And is this one normal? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. They need a bed because they're double bed. Because they're doing the doinky doinks. Who's assigned to it? No one. Shit. Is it Ho and Carter that are social? And I ended up emailing the FBI and reporting people are stealing money for something. Oh. Interesting. I have heard I've heard about some of the grok stuff that's been going on too. That's borderline disturbing. Oh, see, I'm not a big Simpsons person, so I would have never gotten that. I'm good at pop culture stuff, but that one I would have not gotten, I don't think. Poor, you can just deconstruct. Normal, reinstall here. Normal, reinstall here, and then we'll just make a copy here. Colonists need rescue. Who's my doctor? Carter? Rescue Vo, please. And we still have a quadrum left, so we got time. Like I said, the last time I got this, it was like 11 days, and I'm like, fuck, and I'm panicking. But we're alright at the moment. Are we low on wood? Is that why we're not building things? That looks like it. Let's just go ahead and we'll harvest. Oh, that doesn't do trees. Oh, okay. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, the grok stuff happening was interesting. Yeah, the ship's definitely it's the symbol of being low on wood, clearly. And then we can deconstruct those beds. Along with that and all of those and all of those, and then we'll deconstruct the walls. Ho, why are you up there? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Ho and Carter, that's what we were looking at. Nope, they're friends. Is it Harry and Carter? Harry and Carter. There you go. And then Ho, you can have the good bed. There you go. Who's got tattered? Oh, Vo has tattered apparel? Yeah, well, that's not surprising. We'll work on that. Paradox will mess up EU5. They mess up a lot of things. Not gonna call out City Skylines 2 at the slightest. The fuck was that? Not gonna call out City Skylines 2 in the slightest. So I want to like that game so much. I really do. Yeah, until it released, exactly. From concept, it was great. It was just good. And then, like, it was so wrong. And it's baffling how that even happened. Vo, we need to make sure you can't... We're just going to use herbal meds because it's paralytic of Asia. I'll deal with it. Oh, we never did tame Dan yet. Can we get Dan? Sorry. Sounds. Roof collapse. Oh yeah, that's because the thing's over here. That's fine. It'll just keep happening. It's fine. It's fine. Can I just ignore all on this? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Cool. All right. Let's work on taming Dan next. What's Dan need to tame? 7? Let's tame Dan. We need to tame Dan, like now. Also, yeah, more steel is good. We can do that in the meantime. Oh, we don't have anyone with a 7. That would be Vo. We're close. Oh no, we do have a 7. Ho is a 7. So Ho does need to tame Dan. Ho has not attempted to tame Dan. Can we tame Dan with weed? Because we have smoke leaf. 12% chance? That was not good. The other thing I gotta remember is quests can continue from place to place. I'm gonna go with no on that. It doesn't look like anything I would want here. We're gonna go with no. We'll do the strange signal here in a minute. Dan, were you non-violent? You are. That would be a third non-violent pawn. You're good with plants and cooking, which is exactly what Ho is good, or Vo is good at. We're gonna not tame you, actually. You would be exactly like Vo. We don't need that. See, normally I would be deconstructing all of this shit just so I have stockpiles of stone and everything, but if we're not going to be making a permanent residence, then I'm not worried about it. Psychic Soothe, that's good. We'll take that. Where we have a harvest, or not harvesting, research batteries halfway. Okay. It's like I'm trying to figure out if I just want to go ahead and launch now, but I don't think I do, because we're gonna get the steel here. There's not a whole lot for us to do here, but we can. I could have us pick up some heal root, which will be fine once Ho is done. Actually, don't worry about sowing because we're not going to be here. Oh, cool. Rare Thrumbos. Good. I hope one doesn't fucking self-tame like it did the last run. And then I couldn't take it with. Like, trust me, I'm happy that it's self-tamed. But I couldn't take it with when we hopped, which was mildly infuriating. Where's the deserter? I normally get that by now. I guess I can start, once this is done being mined out, I can build out here. No, I don't want to start building anything else right now. And then we'll head over towards this one. I don't think we'll get there in one jump, but at least we can probably... maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't want to plan too far ahead in these type of runs because that's kind of part of it, is just seeing where the game takes me, right? Where normally I plan ahead a lot in RimWorld. See, we don't have too much to work with here. I could make a crafting spot here where we can make joints.
I smell weed.
That way we'll have them as trade value. Oh, cool, an Ibex Ram self-tamed. Well, that's nice. Why don't you come on over there, Ibex Ram? Oh boy, Harry and Carter are gonna get married. I don't know if we can. I don't think we can take the Ibex Ram with us, can we? Can I? Can we make a pen in here? That's the worst gate ever. Why would I do that?
I'm not impressed by your performance.
I don't know if this will work. We're just gonna see what happens.
Well, there's only one way to find out, Mark.
Because I like I said, I couldn't take the Thrumbo with last time. And if I can't take the Ibex with, that's fine. I'll probably just slaughter it. A stew keeper from the Loga people. Okay. You're just passing by, though. You're not actually going to stop. We're collecting medicine, which is something we could use. Also, someone needs to clean the goddamn ship. Someone needs to mop the deck. And then we need a pen marker, I'd imagine. I don't know if that's going to work. We're going to find out. Uh-oh, mad alpaca. Alpaca your bags. Is it just going to attack Dan? It should just attack Dan. Dan's like a humanoid. And just out there. Dan, I just saved your life. Oh, I just shot Dan. Oh, you're a good shot. Yeah, that shot on Dan was no accident, yeah. Where it depends, where did we... Oh, we shot it. See, we shot Dan in the toe. That there's no way in hell that a person was with a iron-sighted bolt-action rifle shot him in the toe. No, this is what happens when you do that. What do you mean human revenge? Dan is non-violent. Dan is non-violent. Dan's not going to be able to do anything. Right? Poor little Meadow. Oh no. What are you going to do, Dan? What are you going to do? Dan's non-violent. Why is Dan getting violent? Dan's non-violent. What the hell, game? If it was my colonists and we were being attacked and it was a non-violent person, I'd be like, this person doesn't like to fight. Why? And not to mention, why is Dan accurate? One swing. He punched him in the torso. It's fine. Get him, Harry. There you go. Take him down, Harry. Jesus. Good lord. Man just got tenderized. Oh, sorry. All right, Dan was not a man. That sucks. Glitter World Medicine was one of our quest options here. Agnes Arianites. Onites. That sounds too dirty. The Consul of the Empire Taro is making a request. She wants you to take care of her favorite pet, the monkey Meadow, for 7 days. Well, we're not. We might be here for 7 days. Oh, cool. Meadow also has paralytic aphasia. Cool. Is the Ibex gonna go in here? I mean, I guess we could. It's only 8 days, right? And we could get 5 Glitter World or a recurve masterwork bow and some money. Fine. Meadow. Party spot? Yeah, party spot's right there. Next to the table. Meadow needs a sleeping spot. Who's my animal person? My animal handler's Ho. You're fine, Ho. It's just a bruise. It doesn't need to be treated. Come on now. And honestly, if the Ibex wanders away, it fucking wanders away. I don't care. It's an Ibex. Also, we need to up our meal count right now. Oh, that's too much. 8 is good early on. Vo, how you looking? 32 days still. Okay. We'll probably have jumped twice. You will have no idea where the fuck you're at when you wake up. No clue. I see the Dan decided to harvest one of our rice plants before we off Dan. Thanks, Dan. We have cloth now, so we can also make clothing. Well, we got that. We can use the poor clothes if need be. I don't like to, because then they're like, oh, this clothes suck. Sound like a very high version of Bruno. I might jump early. I might once we should be fine to take the monkey with us. I think we're fine to take the monkey with us. So all that matters is we're taking care of the monkey. We don't have to stay here. So there's not a whole lot left on this map, on this location for me to do. Oh, are you not my animal person? Oh, you are, but okay. You want to go grab that Ibex? No. Oh, you don't need to clean all that. We're good. We don't live there anymore. Yeah, you don't need to clean any of that. You may want to wash the balls a little more. Carefully though. The Ibex meat. What Ibex meat? Did we already slaughter it? Oh, fuck. Did it roam away? Did it roam away or did we slaughter it? Oops. Oh well. Oh, there's a Wolverine.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
What kind of what do we need for that? Where's the taming difficulty? 10? Holy shit. Okay. I guess we're not getting a Wolverine. There's a bluebird and a sparrow. If we had more of a permanent home, then I would say we'd tame those. Like, could we just... Like, it'd be interesting if we could just do, like, a bird cage for it. Do a bird? There are some birds here. Okay, so, like, peacocks and that kind of thing. So then we just have... I guess I don't know how the birds work, because they fly in Odyssey now. Alright, speaking of fly, oh. A 21-year-old plank cutter named Jup is calling from nearby. She says a pack of 2 man-hunting lynx are hunting her. She wants our help. If we accept, the lynx will come. Okay. And of course, because there's no information on Jup.
Quickly, there is no time.
Other than their best skills melee, so they're not non-violent. Take them. All right, Jump, what you got? Tough and kind? Perfect. I'm good with tough for melee. That's good. That's real good, actually. Plants and animals, okay, whatever. You're healthy. Okay. Okay. You don't have a weapon. That's mildly concerning. I guess equip that really shitty knife, and then we'll look at making you a better weapon or something. A club. What do we have? I don't want to make it out of steel. Do we have anything fun to make it out of? Need 40, so that's a no. We'll come back to it. We'll see. And then we have the lynxes. There we go.
Oh, crap! We never planned for this contingency. Quick, make something up!
I'll be very curious to see what's going to happen, because I'm thinking for the charity stream later this year, I'm thinking I'm going to do a crowd control version of RimWorld. That'll be interesting. You do have a 1 in shooting. I might give you the auto pistol. No, you're gonna be better. You're gonna be better with a shitty knife than you will be with a pistol. Ho and Harry, please wake up. Good. Jump when you get your knife. Come out here and join the fight, please. You know, for having a colony of people who are not the most violent, we seem to be doing all right. Ho looks like to be a pretty good shot. Oh, well, there's why.
Headshot.
Ho did shot the one lynx in the brain, and then Harry just body shotted the other one. Cool. Okay. Anyway, welcome aboard, Jup. Welcome aboard. No drugs, Jup, because drugs are profits. We are intergalactic drug dealers, apparently. No childcare. You're good. You're not terrible at animal handling. I don't want you to hunt because you've got a knife. You don't have a ranged weapon. Construct. You good at growing though? Cool. Okay, you're in. Pick a bed that suits your fancy. And thank you for cleaning. And now we need to up our meal intake again to 10. 2 per colonist for now. Alright, I think we're good to take off here. How close are these to being... Oh, they're ready to go? Let's harvest those strawberries and then we'll go. Jump and hoe. There you go. Thank you, hoe. I think we're good to take off here. We're gonna launch. Harry and Carter, 26% still. We're gonna move over more to this way. What is this one? Limestone. Okay, not worried about that. I need to not worry about that right now. Getting down here is the ideal scenario. Like, I normally land, like, I normally want to be anywhere there's hills, but that's not going to be a big deal right now because we're not anywhere. What is on that? What is that on there? An abandoned colony? Oh. I didn't realize that was a thing. Wetland foggy gazelle habitat. Interesting. Okay. I still feel like I would want to be... We can trade though. I mean, that's right on the road. Or we can go to the island here. I don't know which. Oh, they're fine. They'll be unhappy with me, but that'll be okay. Can we pass through shallow water? Open ocean, great for fish, not so great for you. That might be a no then. I want to go this way, but we want to come over here to this. I kind of want to go to the island here, but I think as opposed to that, let's just do... We'll do one of the places here along the road, along the water. All right, we take off. I don't have a good launching soundbite, do I?
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
That's close enough. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, wow, there's a lot of shit here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay. Like I said, we'll probably live on the ship, so I'm not that worried about it. Is that mud, or is that... Yeah, that's mud. Not a lot of growing area. There's a little bit here. We're gonna move our landing zone. Okay. Yeah, we know it's summer. We got it. Alright, what do we got? Wildlife, anything interesting here? Boomlopes, deer, a lot of fucking deer. Holy, that's a lot of deer. One wolverine, some mink. Ooh, an otter. Oh, hell, we're taming the otter. Tame the otter. I don't know, what is it? What does it need? A 5? Tame the otter. What's the mink gonna do for us? Semi-aquatic mammal, high fur, yeah, that makes sense. Crows, oh wow, they can actually be... What's the taming on a crow? Minimum handling skill 2. Fuck it, we'll try to tame the crows. We'll see what that's all about. Also, I do see a nice opportunity to upgrade one of our tables. Let's... Oh, that's steel. There's an ancient danger. Any other tables around here that are not steel? Steel will work. It's better. Lots of steel to be broken down, even though there's not much in the way to mine it. There's a marble table. Perfect. We're going to claim that, and we're going to reinstall it. Oh, there's an animus tree. I didn't even realize the animus tree was right there. Let's take that, and we'll put it there. That'll get rid of that. And once those are moved... let's see. Let's have someone start mining. Deconstruct all of that. It's gonna be a bunch of deconstruction here. Plus, we're gonna get to swim in the ocean or the bay. Is there 2 ancient dangers here, or is that the same one I saw? Oh, it's just that one. Okay. Just want to be careful with that. Don't necessarily want to open that just yet. We'll see what happens. Alright, we tamed a crow. There's now an attack target. Oh, a special train. Oh, I see. So special training, there's a special skill they have. And crows can attack a specific target. That's cool. They don't need a pen. No. Okay. We'll give an animal area, though, just in case. That's not a pen-like area. Alright, Harry the Bad Doctor is fully healed. That's an excellent stool. What?
How dare you?
Vampire run with a fly. Dude, that would be kind of fun, actually. Plus, I just want to see I want to see the birds fly. Because I know they can now. Frozen terraformer. Alright, where's this one? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's far away. We're not that good yet. Also, do we need... Oh, we got some chem fuel. We're good. We're gonna need to look at doing some refining soon. Ooh, exotic goods trader. Yay! Because of that, actually, we should probably have a stockpile zone of fuck, what am I thinking of? Oh, ad break starts in a minute. Sorry, kids. This stuff that's not plant matter and wood, and it can be low. That way, like stones and shit like that that are breakdown can be here, and then we can sell them, because otherwise you won't be able to sell them. Oh no, here we go. Alright, well this is good though, because we have help here, in a way. Also, these need to be broken down. I missed those. And that, apparently. I missed that. And those. And that. God damn, what did I do earlier? Apparently not good enough, that's what it is. So we might not have to fight this at all. Dog, Orange, and Scorpion. Nice names. Ooh, oh, boo, Unwaveringly Loyal. Those are good. Fast Walker, Sanguine with shooting and melee. Man, I wish you weren't Unwaveringly Loyal. Orange, Fast Learner, Great Memory, but you're 55. Dog is... Oh, hell no, you're a Pyro. That was one of the things that led to my last run being an absolute failure. Carter, I need you to go talk to Tony. And then we get the free stuff from them. Hooray! Actually, don't talk to Tony yet, because now we need to collect that shit. We do need a spot to dump some bodies, though. Oh, the ad break is going. Bad Twitch. Are they leaving? I think they're leaving. No, they're not. Okay. Ooh, wow. A mega vol. Excuse me? Massive burrowing rodent bred for its size and strength. It's almost completely blind, but can be surprisingly aggressive when cornered. In some low-tech worlds, these creatures are trained to dig for valuable materials. Interesting. A mega vol. That's expensive, though. We don't have that kind of money. We don't have any money. We have a kidney, though. Why are we holding on to this? Sell the kidney. As soon as I do that, someone's going to lose a kidney. Telescope is definitely good. We'll take that. We'll trade a kidney for a telescope. What do we got here? Normal, mining, intellectual, animals. Yes. skill trainer plants isn't terrible for us to try to get here if we wanted to, but I think those are where we're at with it. Where's the... Okay. So we also need a bookshelf. Let's build one of those. And the telescope. We just got to remember not to leave our telescope here. Are you dreaming, buddy? I didn't realize Trey is on the beanbag chair behind me. Hey, Bubba. Yeah, it's a. Unfortunately, he is a dark dog on a dark beanbag chair, so he's not the easiest to see. Hey, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? No. He's like, no, definitely don't want to say hi. I just want to lay here. Leave me alone. Damn it. All right, now we have more. Oh no, we didn't. I was gonna say, oh, we left our horseshoe pin, but no, we didn't. We can install that next to near the telescope. That way, if you want to throw the telescope at the horseshoe pin, sounds good, Jughead. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's not gonna be too much longer of a stream anyway. I try not to do the super long streams anymore. Just they can take a toll. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're gonna try to stream a bit often this week, I think, with Odyssey being a thing. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And thank you for the follow. Oh, we missed all of that down there too. Of course we did. Also, just in case anyone's probably a good time to mention this, socials are there on that link. Should you want to join the Discord or any of that stuff, follow me on the social things. See, I'm good at promotion. Where'd this person go? Oh, is this one of was this a friendly person? I don't even know where they came from. Did you die in combat? Yeah, you did. I didn't even realize someone was lagging behind like that. Oops. Don't worry, I will bury your colonist, your fellow colonist, in the water over here. Oh, why? Oh, because I built the wrong damn thing. Small wooden shelf. I was like, why is there shit in there? Carter, can you talk to Sammy? What? Oh, wait a minute. Is rot stink a thing that hangs around now? Oh, really? I did not know that was a thing now. Okay. All right, I need someone to clean then. What are the crows gonna actually eat? Oh, cool, they can eat practically anything. Perfect. I figured so. Who... Vo is still healing. Carter's mining. I'm gonna hold on that for now. I want Carter to clean. Because I don't know if we have to clean the rot stink. Is that's new? If so, I've not encountered that yet. It is 9:00 the clock. We'll get to a decent stopping point here and call it for the night then, because I didn't want to stream too much past 9. I also have to be to work relatively early. Not necessarily. I actually have a couple appointments tomorrow too. But we need to build, that's right, we need to build that bookshelf. We need a bookcase. That's what we tried to build last time and failed. Who's my construction person again? Harry? When you're done, next time you come back, can you just repair that table, please? Oh, okay, so if it's rotting, then it stinks, as opposed to stinking after it already rotted and deteriorated. Got it. I love seeing reeds in the game now. That's cool too. An eclipse. No more sun. Black hole sun. All right. We have started training our crows. Anything else interesting to train here? The Wolverine would be nice. Otter, I think we're still taming it. What does it need for food? Is it just fish? No, it can be anything. I'm seeing a lot of no, we don't need any of that. Harry's getting a lot better at construction now, it sounds like. Oh yeah, you're a 10 already. Nice. Come a long way since you joined the colony at a 1. That's exactly why I wanted things to deconstruct, because that's a good way to help build that out. Speaking of build it out, we're gonna have to expand the balls a little bit here. I think. But we can work on that in the next stream. Probably tomorrow night. We might do that tomorrow night. Okay, so our shelves are full of metal. Do I want to not allow the metal? That might be the way to go here. Let's take out the... Leave the grab light panels. And the plant matter. And the silver, just to have it inside. Otherwise people will try to rob me. And then we'll just paste all those settings out to these. Alright. This seems like it's probably a good stopping point for the night. Just because nothing's really going on. We don't have any big quests to do. We are taking care of Meadow. That's our 2.3 days, and then we have Strange Signal here. We'll see what that entails next stream. Hoping we get the Deserter quest here soon. That'll give us another colonist. Then we can start taking positive favors back from the Empire. We'll kind of see how that goes, I guess. Let me just go ahead and save, or well, I mean, say it's the only thing it does. It's save and quit. I don't do a save. Since I'm playing in commitment mode. So yeah, I think tomorrow night, maybe tomorrow night, maybe Tuesday. I don't know which day yet, but either tomorrow night or Tuesday night we'll do some more RimWorld Odyssey DLC, and then we'll kind of go from there. I do want to check out Scum's latest updates soon, and then 7 Days to Die as well. So hopefully we'll do that and get that going sometime in the near future. Why are you laying like that? You can just barely see his little eye. Or is that his nose? That's his nose, yeah. Hi, Bobo. Wanna say bye? Nope. You don't care. I'll get a different color cover on the beanbag chair. That way it'll be a little easier to see him. Probably get something chroma green. That way it just looks like he's floating in the middle of the room. If we want to do that. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follows, the resubs, new subs, just being here, being a part of the stream. I appreciate it. Follow me on the socials if you care to do so. There's the sound of the music. That's the sign for me to shut the hell up. Everyone have a great night.
This concludes our broadcast day. All right. Take care now. Bye-bye then.